Hello everybody, Apple Reviews here, and in this video I won't actually be reviewing a Lego set, but instead a Mega Bloks set. And this is a pretty weird set. I mean, you can just look at it right now. You've got the Kraken over here from Pirates of the Caribbean. So somehow Disney and Mega Bloks got together to make toys, I don't know. But this is set 1086, Danger from the Depths. It is rated for ages 6 and up and has 40 pieces. And this is from the Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End movie. Anyways, onto the minifigures. So here we have on the left Jack Sparrow. And on the right, I forgot his name, but it's like the captain of one of the ships that dies. Yeah, the only thing I remember about this guy is he was like walking down the stairs on a ship while it was being destroyed and died. That's like the only thing I remember about this guy. But anyways, he comes with a cool large gun. It's got some nice silver to it. It's got some brown on it too. The camera will focus. You can see that. Very nice detail. A lot more detail than Lego's guns, like their Star Wars guns and stuff. And then you can see he has a nice torso printing, no back printing, but you can actually, with the Mega Bloks figures, you can move the elbows up and down. Of course, the hands can rotate. They actually have fingers, like they have grooves on them for fingers, which is a little creepy because it's like Lego doesn't. But you can also move the arms all the way around and out a little bit, which you can't do with Lego. Same with the other arm. And with the legs, if I take them off a stand, you can actually see that there's a joint for the knee to bend. So his knee can bend. So you can move his leg, but you can bend his knee, and that's the same for both legs. So, well, this is also how the figures are connected. You see there's a little like Technic pin, I guess. It's what you'd call it for Lego. And it just sticks into a hole, if you can see it. You can't see it at all. Well, anyways, it just goes in like that. And then we've got Jack Sparrow over here. And Jack comes with a shovel and a pretty large sword. And what's weird about this figure is that he's covered in green. Maybe it's like the spit and stuff, or like the, I don't know, whatever the Kraken, you know, has in his mouth or whatever, or like the slime on him, I don't know. Fish stuff, water stuff, sea stuff all over him because he like gets eaten by the Kraken or something. I don't know, but of course his arms can bend up and down and move around, and his knees can bend just like the other British captain guy. And of course both of their heads can turn a little bit. Jack not too much, but the other guy, it's like can move all the way around. That's a little creepy. They also pop off. They're actually connected by a ball joint that pops onto their head, which is a little different than Lego. But that kind of allows some nice rotation, allows them to look up a little bit if they don't have hair like Jack Sparrow, because his hair doesn't really let him get that much movement. But he also comes with a wooden shovel, which is nice. And there's a look at the back. And yeah, that's about it for the minifigures. So first, before we get to the cooler portions of this set, I just wanted to look at the boat first, because it's actually pretty nice. It's a lot better than Lego's boats, I feel like, because it's a little more accurate, especially with the little paddles. And I don't know if you're allowed to remove them. I hope you are. Okay, well you can. The paddles are connected. Let me zoom out just a little bit to give you guys some space. So the paddles are connected by a ball joint into the boat right there. My little Technic piece, I guess. I know it's not Lego. That's like the only thing. That's the only way I can refer to this. It just pops in like so and allows it to move around. And then there's some seating for minifigures right here. Some little benches. And there's also studs in between. If you can see that. If I can get you guys to see that. Yeah, you can see the studs right there. So you can have somebody sitting on the bench and then stuff maybe in between them. I don't know why or whatever. There's also a little clip at the back of the boat for something. I don't know, maybe a lantern. I have no idea. And then a clip or a little hole, maybe clip in the front. But yeah, it's a very nice boat. It's a lot better looking than Legos. So yeah, that's something to note about Mega Bloks, is that they go a little bit more in detail than Lego, because they're more willing to spend a lot more money for some reason. So now starting with the main build of the set, which I don't even know what to consider this. Is it a dock? Is it part of a ship? I don't know. I have no idea. This is just weird. And there it goes. It's broken. Well, anyways, at the front, you've got this little area to stand your minifigures with some fence posts. And then you've got some crabs walking around. And you've got some stairs leading up. And in this little higher section, you've got some stone slabs built up here. And you've got this big wooden post that has a pirate flag on it. Oops. And the way this is connected to this bigger piece, if I can get the camera to focus, is by this big, like, Technic connection to the hole in the piece. I don't even know how to explain this. I'm really bad at explaining things, especially when it comes to things that aren't Legos when I'm supposed to be reviewing Legos. But anyways, it's pretty cool. I like the pirate flag, and actually let me show you this pirate flag. It attaches to this pole by two big clips. And it's also got some smaller clips for something else as well. You can put more stuff on this if you want. I have no idea. But with this main section, there's a little wooden post holding it at the left corner. And there's this really cool piece that I like. It has like some wood worked in with some like metal wiring or caging for something. I don't know what it would be caging in. Can't be caging in the Kraken because, first of all, this thing is huge. I mean, it can't, like, there's no way it can fit in here. And the Kraken would also probably break out. But I guess you could have your boat come up to the side for to the dock or whatever it is. You could get Jack and the British guy and they can walk over and do whatever. Or, I don't know why I'm calling this guy the British guy, but I'm just going to have to call him that because I don't know his name. But you could also have the boat behind the dock if you want. So, like, they put it back here or something. I don't know. It's behind the cage. Looks kind of cool. I mean, there's enough space for it, I guess. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's a weird set. So here we have the main draw of the set. And it's the Kraken. And this is a very, very cool piece, build thing. I don't even know how to describe this because it's just cool. Fits the background a little bit. Fell down a little bit. Anyways, it's got some pretty cool looking tentacles. Some are like curved in a weird way. Some are straightened out more. Some are straightened out to put curved down. It's actually really cool. And also at the ends of the some of the tentacles, this one has some studs on it. So I think you could take one of your minifigures and, yep, you can. The Kraken can grab the minifigure by the legs if you attach the holes on the legs to the studs, and it can eat them. Brah, scary. But also on the tentacles, on some of them, they have some studs. So you could take, or just use this black Lego thing, but this actually fits on to the Kraken. So you could put stuff on there, or you could take a minifigure and stand them on the tentacles. I don't know why you would, because I don't think they'd be able to. But yeah, that's what it looks like. And the actual way that all of these tentacles are attached is by some big ball joints. Why this keeps on falling down? But there's these big ball joints on the side of the Kraken that attach to this, to the inside of this tentacle piece. And the tentacle is mainly rubber, but for like the pieces that are studs, that have studs in them, it's plastic. There's a little bit of plastic, but it's more hard rubber. But I'm going to remove these tentacles off and show you what it looks like without them. So here's what the Kraken looks like without the tentacles, and it looks pretty weird. I have no idea what type of fish this looks like. But you can see the mouth has a bunch of teeth. There's some red in there. The teeth are a little bit yellow too. They're not like perfectly white, which I like because, of course, the Kraken most definitely does not brush his teeth. And you can see the eyes right here of the Kraken on each side. And you've got all the ball joints around the Kraken that actually connect to these tendril pieces. And then you've got some stud holes on the bottom and then some studs on the top if you want to place figures there or bricks, I don't know. But yeah, and then the end of this Kraken, is pretty hard. I think it's a hard rubber maybe, or just straight plastic. But like these little tendril pieces or whatever around his mouth are rubber, and some of the other stuff is rubber too. So yeah, it's a nice mix of plastic and rubber that makes up a very menacing sea monster, which I think is very cool. Well, that about sums up this review, and I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like the video, subscribe for more. I may be doing some more Mega Bloks reviews, but yeah, that's about it for this video. But I do want to say, I don't know if I would recommend these old Pirates of the Caribbean sets. If you were to display it, then yes. But if you were to buy it for like a kid to play with, even though this would be really expensive to buy, it's not the greatest because a lot of like the staircase broke off while I was reviewing it. But a lot of these pieces are all flimsy and they just break off easily. And I don't really like that when I'm trying to move a set or play with it or display it. I don't know. I just don't like flimsy sets, so I wouldn't recommend this this set for play, but for display then maybe. It is a pretty weird display set though. I'd probably buy something else rather than this. Except it does come with the Kraken. Anyways, whatever. One more thing, I was gonna show you guys the instruction booklet, which isn't really that cool. I mean, it doesn't really advertise any sets. It's just, you know, there's the Mega Bloks stuff. We got all of this stuff. And then we got more stuff. You got the piece count at the bottom. There's no ads, so they don't advertise stuff like Lego. And then, let me pull up the box. I don't actually have the box in hand, but I do have a picture of it. Wow, so cool. There's a picture on my iPad of a box. So cool. But here's what the box looks like if you were to buy the box. I don't know if you really would, because if you look at the price down here, it doesn't say it, never mind. But I looked online, the price for one of these sealed in a box is $400, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm good. This is just one of my brother's old sets that he doesn't play with anymore. And I rebuilt it, and I was like, you know what, why not? I'll review it. But anyways, that's it for the set. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.